passing. Just waiting on a tweet, folks. Hello, Internet. Doing the clue tonight. First. I'm pretty sure it won't. Out there? Nah, it didn't. I don't think so. Alright. Got the Soto block for this week, which technically is more of a Shoto block this week because the next Shoto O wave was shown off 05. Which, do you like Meme Lord Dan, Meme Lord Genom? Because you not only get level 2 Genom, you get level 0 Genom, level X Genom, and level X0 Genom. 4 varieties of Genom here in Shoto O for, like, no fucking good reason. So yeah, like, plenty of versions of the Bugvisor, the Gascon Sparrow, and the Gascon Breaker. I think the only reason that... It's weird because, like, this is actually not a part swap, this is a hip swap, because I guess they didn't want there to be just this hole on the side of the hip. Since, like, the Bugvisor hip doesn't have that. So they didn't want a hole there. So they just molded a new hip just... So this one gets, like, the other one's hip while they just swap it out. Which is one of those, like, this seems unnecessary, but oh well. Yeah, 4 versions of Gem. These are all full figures for reference. These are all individual boxes. These are not like part swaps, anything like that. No, this is 4 individual figures. Which the 5th figure is regular Joker from Blade. I think technically the Black Joker. I don't know if spoilers. Hajime Joker form ever had a specific like names, considering there are technically like 3 Jokers in Blade canon. There is this Joker, which is the show Joker. There is the albino Joker, which is from Missing Ace, and it's also technically Commander Glaive, so technically we now have Glaive, just in his monster form. But the 3rd Joker, to also continue talking about Blade spoilers, is Kenzaki, Blade himself. He becomes a Joker at the end of the series, and is, I think, technically the blue Joker. But I don't remember if his form is supposed to be distinctly different than Hajime's Joker form, or whether it's supposed to be the same thing, like the exact same thing, or it's this with all blue instead of all green. I don't know. Anywho, Lingal rounds out the list rounds this out. So we have 2nd figures, pretty much rounding out our core 4 Blade Riders, which pretty much rounds out the Blade show material outside of form changes. Because we just need our Jack forms, Blade King, and Wild Chalice, and that's all our forms for the series. But we got some Converge stuff, which is meh. It looks neat. Speaking of Wild Chalice, it's Wild Chalice. But the Soto news to come out of this is that Duke, Sigurd, and Marika will be coming in a premium set in March, so a month after the 2nd retail set. We'll get Duke, Sigurd, and Marika as a premium set to round out the rest of the Genesis Riders, which puts us, I think, down to like Kurakage, pretty much just to the... In terms of the riders, it puts us down to the nut groups. All of the nut riders. So like Kurakage, Gridden, Bravo, and Knuckle. And technically Jam. But considering the reveal of The reveal of the, I assume the villain what is the villain writer for the Grid and Bravo V Cinema. I assume they may or may not decide to go, here is all the Apple writers in one group for no good reason, because they are all remolds of each other. It is ridiculous, but that is the thing that exists. But that has led to speculation about, considering we've gotten this revealed, like, what's our third retail wave? Assuming we get our third retail wave, because we're still missing Kiwami, and Kiwami's like the last major Gaim form. And outside of Double, all of the show forms for the main rider have appeared in retail for Chronicle. And Kiwami's kind of the last one standing outside of like Pine and Ichigo. So it's like the assumption from most people, including myself on this, is that Kiwami will headline Retail Wave 3 if we get a Retail Wave. Then from there, I guess since Gridden and Bravo are like front and center, it's like gonna be Gridden and Bravo with, I've seen this is like Kurikage, to at least get Kurikage in retail. That way people can troop build it without worry. Which I hope so too. Because if people want to troop build Kurikage, they'd be more than pleased to do so. Granted, I'm not super sure like what our layouts are past that point, since we'd be down to pretty much Knuckle being the last one from the series in terms of riders. And there's no one to pair him with unless we start pairing him with like different forms and stuff. So like you would pair him with like Baron Mango, Gaim Pine, Gaim Ichigo, like Ryugen Kiwi. We still have like Hell Ryugen floating out there as a concept. Lord Baron, considering like how popular Baron is, like I don't doubt for a second that Lord Baron is on the table for Soto. And with the CSM releases, pretty much confirming that, yeah, not only are we going to give you a 15 lock seed, we're also going to give you the Maja lock seed from the stage show. With I don't know if it would be with faceplate or not, but excuse me, you're getting Maja's lock seed with the CSM stuff going forward. So, like, does that mean Soto will do technically, I think, their first stage show character? Because I don't think to date they have done a stage show exclusive character or form to date. Like, they haven't done Snipe Nico, and they haven't done Gendeus Muteki from X-Aids. They haven't done there's not, I don't remember if there's anything in the build one, but I don't think there is. They haven't done the stuff from the Geo stage show. There's no word if they're going to do Arc 01 from the 01 stage show. And now that we have this new reveal of the Abaddon Riders from the 01 movie, there's now a question of if we're going to get the Abaddon Riders. Like, if that will end up being a thing. So yeah, I guess that is a question of if they would do Maja or not. But anywho, there's that set, and that is pretty much it. There's some more these little cheapy Riders things that are in gold. They look neat. Not my cup of tea. But there's technically no Soto block next week, since Ryder's also on break next week. I don't know why, but Ryder is on break next week, so... Excuse me. I am sleepy for some reason. So we technically don't get Slash next week. We have to wait 2 weeks for Slash, and then whatever Book 2 is going to be. Which technically there wasn't any regular Soto news this week, even though I think they said they were, but... I guess it was one of those cases of like, well, I guess we're not. Which is kind of understandable. Oh. Since it was hitting Tommy last night for, like, no good fucking reason. I, likewise, was also getting whacked with internet connection issues for Sword and Shield today. Because I tried to do a couple Dynamax adventures. Mainly just to try to get Tapu Fini. Maybe just to, like, see if I can get a shiny Tapu Fini. Because I'm, like, halfway there on the Tapu, shiny Tapus. Might as well try and get the others. Because why not? But, first one, I got disconnected before I entered a fight, and it skipped the fight and considered me to the next fight with the AI. And then the second time I tried to run it, I got stuck on a black screen while the music played, which means I had to, like, hard kill the game, because I was just stuck. There was nothing I could do. So it was definitely one of those situations of like, well, I guess I'm not doing any today. I say I might do some, like, tomorrow. But the only problem is, it's just like, because I have my new schedule I'm starting tomorrow that I got from my shift bids. More or less. And that has me working more or less over on Monday and Tuesday. Instead of going like, was it like 8 to 5? It's now like 8 to 6, more or less. I can't pick Scarlet. I can't pick, yeah, fine, me! I can't pick Gun. Fine, Whip. The thing that's better than Gun. Okay, then. But, yeah, technically Monday and Tuesday are my long days, because I worked for more or less like an extra hour both of those days. I guess since they were kind of our... Monday's usually our busiest day. Like, Tuesday, I don't think is as much, but it probably will end up being. But yeah, Monday, Tuesday are like my long days. Technically, Wednesday and Thursday are my shorter days, because like I start. I think I clock in at 9, and then I go to like, yeah, I go from like 9 to 5 those days, and then like Friday is technically 9 to 6. So I tend to go like an hour later on Fridays because of that. Well, I have like a normal time on Friday. It's just like Monday and Tuesday I work the extra hours. So like Wednesday and Thursday I have the extra hour off. I get off an hour earlier. Which is one of those, okay. But that's my schedule for the next 3 months. And depending on, I think they say business needs, which means right around close to like Thanksgiving and Christmas, like I'm probably, I don't know if they would have me work the entire day, but I wouldn't think they would. But who knows? But we'll see how things go. Like tomorrow will probably be, I'll probably be busy all day until I clock out. Which, I guess, sucks, but oh well. That is how the Mondays go. Just taking a while, aren't we? Damn it. No! I am still thinking about, because I have some time I can... I think I have some vacation time, technically. I'm thinking about potentially putting in to see if I can take, I don't know, like 30 minutes. Probably just 30 minutes, since I technically clock out. Not on the hour, but... if I can take, like, a little bit of time off at the end of my shift on, like, Thursday. And, or like, not this Thursday, but next Thursday. Because what I might plan on doing next Thursday, because next Thursday, as long as it's in before next Thursday, which it should be because of the shipping I paid for, Memory Heroes will be next Thursday. We're going to start that one, like, regardless of where we're at on Radiant Dawn, I'm doing Memory of Heroes next week. Hell or high water. Like, I know we will probably hit part 4 this week. Like, we'll wrap up the last couple of chapters of part 3, and then we'll be in more or less the end game of Radiant Dawn, but that is, like, a collection of, like, 7 maps or so. It is pretty much, like, 2 to 3 streams in and of itself. And, like, if I was still doing, like, Wednesday, Thursday streams, this wouldn't be a problem. I just move Radiant Dawn to Wednesday. We'd put whatever we were doing on Wednesdays on pause, and then just do Memory Heroes Thursday. Granted, that means we'd be putting something on pause, I was doing, but oh well. But we'll probably save part 4 for when I get done with Memory of Heroes, which I don't know how long that's going to be, because I don't know how long Memory of Heroes is to start with. Like, I can't think it's going to end up being that long. It'll probably be like a 3 or 4 week stream kind of game, where we do like a few hours every day, and then we're just done. Because, like I said, the reason I want to take off a little bit early Thursday, like next Thursday, is because I want to start early Thursday. Like, I'm thinking of just like going, hey, I usually start at 9. I'm starting 8 o'clock Thursday. Because we're going to bang out, like, a good solid... I want to bang out a good solid 3 hours of Memory of Heroes Thursday. And I also don't want to stay up too late because I still have to go, like, into work the next day and stuff. So I want to bang out a good solid, like, 3 hours on Memory of Heroes next week. And, like, the best way for me to do that is just, I start early. It's just, I get everything set up at 8 o'clock, before 8 o'clock. I just flip the switch on 8 o'clock, and we just go. And we go until, more or less, we hit that 3.5 hours or so. God, I have no leads on location. I'm getting nowhere fast on this. Of course, I can't wait to get on logging in for everything tomorrow, see an email being like, we can't do this anymore, and I'm like, oh, goody. Can't wait for people to yell at me because we can't do a thing anymore. Oh, and Rider's gonna be fun to talk about tonight, because, like, I know I watched the episodes, but I'm just like, oh god, I just got reminded of just like, god, we are in some sloggy ass just ugh, with the original series, and I'm just, god, I don't care. I really. And we have, I think, like 10 weeks left. 10 or 9 weeks left. Which pretty much means we'll be ending off, like, the original series, like, sometime in, like, January next year, which... Cool. I got me a weapon. Might be onto something with suspect. Might, probably not. But. Oh yeah, I forgot we got the announcement of a renewal. We're getting the renewal black figure art, which is one of those cases of just like, oh yeah, hey look, figure art's that thing I used to get and like I don't care about anymore. Like, I legitimately do not care about figure arts anymore. I'm just like, yeah, it exists, it's cool for... like, the people who are still interested in that stuff, but, like, it is too much of a pain in the ass and too much of a... too much of a sink to try to, like, keep going. Like, 0-1... I like 0-1, but, like, I have no drive to try to, like, get... like, what I would want from 0-1, which would... I think at this point, if I did what I normally do with figure arts, it would probably end up being... like, what I would want would be... like, 0-1 Vulcan Valkyrie in their base forms. And probably the Metsubo Jinrai Riders. And, like, fuck Thouser. Because fuck Thouser. It's like, I don't want Thouser. Fuck Thouser. Like, just give me the 4 Metsubo Jinrai Riders in figure arts, which... I don't even think Burning Falcon's happening at the moment. I think we're still on Flying Falcon for Jin. We've only just now gotten Hirobi. And, like, fucking hell, I don't know when we would get Naki and Hikazuchi at this point. And then, like, the normal Final Form one, which would just be 0-2, but, like... we just now got an announcement of Melhopper. Which I think isn't even coming out till next year. Like, hard next year. So. It's again one of those cases of just like, well... everything I would want from figure arts just isn't happening. I don't think they're even doing the Rise Hopper. I normally get the bikes in figure arts, but like I don't think they've even said they're doing the Rise Hopper, which is... eh. Let me guess, you have Graveyard? Yep, of course. Oh no, that's regular. I was about to say, I got the Peacock card. Let me show the Peacock card game. Come on. Hey, I got location. But do I have suspect? No. God damn it. Irene. Alright, we are down to a 50-50. Finally. I know half the cards for each of them. These. As long as I can get to a location, I have it. Well, get to a location that would help. I've got this. But I need a location to get to that would help. Well, I can pretty much go anywhere I want. To the saloon! Because I'll use one of my cards for this. So, Watson, pickaxe, gimme, gray. We win. We win! Ooh. That got me a card. Alright, Burnett, Amulet. Okay! Alright, game, sure. Guess I'm guessing Burnett and Amulet and their location until I get something, because I really don't have anything else to go on. And those are too stupidly good to not guess, considering, like, one of those could be it. He's down to 2 cards, and like, Torch could still be in his hand. Kinda need another guess to land on Burnett to get an idea of, like, what we're dealing with. That's not a guess landing on Burnett, unfortunately. Ah, that eliminates one for the equation. Alright, Orchid, I need you to guess something in Burnett's hand, please. Come on, Amulet or Burnett? One of those two, please. None of those are it. Not a single goddamn one of those are it. Well, one of those has to be in your hand. You can't have all three of those in your hand. Well, that certainly complicates things. Incredibly so. Well, that answers that question. That certainly does answer that question for all of us involved. Good. Hi. That doesn't get me another one, fortunately. We are definitely running out of locations. Very quickly. I'm at, what, like a 4-way split now? Say, we already got that one.
Hello.
Hello. Up, I'm at a 3-way split for location. So how was Ryder this week?
Eh.
Yeah.
I'm kind of leaning towards kitchen, by the way, on your 3-way split.
Well, I can't go to kitchen. So... graveyard.
Graveyard might be the other backup concept. Actually, no, it might be graveyard.
Hmm?
Yeah,
Alright.
because if Plum has crossbow, then that would mean... Yeah. Plum's probably got crossbow, which would leave Peacock having kitchen. Meaning, technically, it would be 50-50.
Yeah.
Either way, those two have to have those two cards, more than likely.
I win! Well, I had disconnect issues with Dynamax Adventures today.
Yay, so I'm not the only one.
I had one where the players got disconnected and I skipped the battle because of it.
Oh, I got kicked out of mine when it happened.
Yeah. And then I had one where I was stuck on a black screen while the music played.
Oh. Interesting.
Uh-huh. I had to just kill the game and just stop after that because I was just like, well, I'm not getting anything else done today. I win!
Mind me, setting up everything here. I'm going to go ahead and do one more.
Yeah.
feel like I'm being a lot less critical of Ryder right now. It could also be that I'm coming off of, rewatching Drive and realizing something about Gaim that I didn't put two and two together until just now. The whole Beat Rider section,
Mm-hmm.
that's actually more on par with what Rider normally is.
True. Yeah. In all honesty, yeah.
It's one of
4691-2.
those. It's one of those. After I got done, I was like, "Wait a minute. Yeah, I can understand why a rewatch of that kind of makes it seem just meh." Because where we are in the first part of the show and where we end are two very different points.
Yep.
And I really say the Beat Rider portion, but I really kind of consider the Christmas break probably the end of that, even though technically that's not.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I was like, oh yeah, it ends real early. No, really it don't, but
It's pretty
where
much
it's
the first quarter of the
focus
show.
is the end of it.
Yeah, it's pretty much the first quarter of the show.
More than that. Episode 18 is actually the last of it. It's that big send-off for 18.
Yeah.
Whereas
Well,
I think the Christmas special was like 11 or 12.
Yeah.
So,
I say... Yeah. I say first quarter toy-wise, because I think the second quarter technically kicks in January for toy stuff. So...
I can go everywhere.
Yay.
We'll start here. I hate when I can go anywhere because I don't know where to start.
Mm-hmm. Well, since I had a couple extra... I actually have an extra Moltres and Zapdos. So I threw those on Pokemon Home, and I'm trying to trade those for the Electric Reggie, because I'm going to go for the Dragon Reggie on my save file.
I'm not sure which one I want to go for. I'm really not.
Yeah. But yeah, that and Ghost Horse. I'm actually going to see if
That makes sense for Ghost Horse.
anyone bit on them currently. Probably not. I need to unfuse Calyx and throw the two of them in home so I can register them on the home decks.
Yeah, how do you go about doing that?
You just use the reins that are in your key items on them again.
Oh. And obviously have enough room in the party for them to
Unfuse. Yeah, more or less. It's the same thing with, like, Curium and... fuck, there's another one.
Yeah. It's the one from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Necrozma.
Necrozma, yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the name for a second there. I drew a complete blank.
Pretty much just use the thing that fuses them, and it unfuses them. So.
Speaking of which, I actually have gotten far enough in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon to do that. Yeah. I need to debate on if I want to leave Necrozma there or go ahead and send him on up.
Well, he's in the Adventure, so.
Oh, he is?
Mm-hmm.
I might hold off on that.
I think I think you technically have to do all of the adventures that are currently available in terms of legendaries, then do all the Ultra Beast ones, and then Necrozma is like the last one. But Necrozma is one of them.
I mean, that's fine. I plan on attempting to get all the legendaries through that anyhow.
Yeah.
Even the ones what I've already got. It's just I'm going to put less emphasis on if I fail it, then I'm not going to directly go straight back into it.
Yeah. The other thing I'm after now is getting all the Tapu shiny, because I have 2 of them now shiny now, and I'm like, I want the full set.
I've got all of them because of the event thing from the 3DS part of it, so I'm kind of fine with not getting them shiny. I'd rather get the plain ones now.
Although I do wonder, since you just need the 3 Swords of Justice to get Keldeo, I wonder if I could skip getting the Swords of Justice again and just get Keldeo again.
Oh my god, that would be so funny. I would have to think that would work. Unless they specifically programmed it into where you have to get those event flags checked before you have a chance.
Well, it's the thing with Regigigas, he's actually a max raid battle. Like, you need all 5 Regis in your party, and you need to, like, activate this one raid den that's on, I think that's in Giant's Den. Because it's actually, like, grayed out every time you pass it.
Oh, so, I think I've seen that one, actually.
Yeah,
I think I ran across it, but I can't remember exactly where.
But if you have all 5 Regis when you go to that den to try to activate it, you get the Regigigas max raid battle.
Regardless?
Yeah, regardless.
So then I bet they didn't put flags in there for that.
Well, I don't know if it's regardless if you've gotten all of them to start with, but if you have all 5 in your party, you get there. I don't know if it would proc if you've not done all of them.
This is super early. But I'm more doing this to get information.
Because I have the other 3 Regis, and I also have Regigigas. So I just need one of the other 2 Regis, and I can probably go activate that max raid battle if I wanted.
I might be in the same boat on that one. I saw that. I'm actually gonna look. Because I can multitask.
Yeah. Of course, I'm just like, well, if I get all these legendaries, all I'm really doing is, like, replacing ones I have with, like, either, like, nicknames or Japanese names with the ones I already have. So, in reality, I'm just getting, like, a massive group of extra legendaries for no other reason than to just have an extra group of legendaries.
And I feel like a lot of people are doing that too, is what's weird.
Yeah. To then trade in the future for box art exclusive legendaries to come.
So there's 5 Regis, that's counting the 2 added, right?
Yep.
And that gives you Regigigas, right?
Yep. You take those. You have those in your party. When you go activate the den, you get to go fight Regigigas.
So you want to know something that's funny?
What?
I technically only need the 2 from Sword and Shield.
Same.
Was the last guest that was done had Scarlet in it? Or was that Peacock?
I don't remember.
I was not paying attention. I clicked continue without thinking. I caught the other two, but I missed the person. I know it stopped on Scarlet, if that helps any.
It does not.
Okay. I'm gonna wing this then and hope that that's right. Okay, that has to be wrong. Because there's no way... Okay. There's no way Scarlet could have got there. That had to be Peacock then. Okay. And I only say that because she's up there, so I mean, it kind of has to be.
Well, because Monorake keeps throwing up Soto things I need. I now have the last two 0-1 sets inbound to me by Tuesday, according to the tracker. So that pretty much catches me up on Saber, or not Saber, on 0-1 until I get pretty much the Saber stuff. So I can get like the movie stuff, Fighting Jackal and Naki, and then like whatever else is to come. Besides what showed up in the show, because that's cutting in. I don't know what we're doing with Kamen Rider Abaddon now. Have you seen that?
No.
Okay, so you remember the Necroms from the one Ghost movie?
Yeah.
What if we did that, but there's 4 of them? There's 4 of them, and the only difference is the shoulder pad color. And they all have repainted shot risers and slash risers. If for no other reason than to have repainted shot risers and slash risers to sell on Premium Bandai. Because fuck you, pay us money.
Hey guys,
Hello.
Hello.
how have y'all been?
Good.
Man, we've been.
Y'all playing Clue?
Mm-hmm.
I'll hop on and join y'all.
Seriously. God bless the guy. Not where I was wanting that to go, but okay.
Okay, there it is. There's all the Kamen Rider Abaddons for the 0-1 movie.
Nice.
Plus, one more person who's here because of plot reasons, probably.
By the way, toss me that code whenever y'all get done with y'all's game.
I don't know if I want to try to understand.
Look, the AI works in mysterious ways.
No, I wasn't even talking about the AI. I was talking about that image.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna walk away for 1 minute. I gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah, because it's a red shoulder pad, I think a silver shoulder pad, a blue one, and I think an orange one. And they're all using some deviation of a Hopper Progress key.
Well, I now understand one thing you haven't been guessing.
You don't say. That's also the kind of the reason I didn't say anything. I couldn't tell you what the hell happened on that one guess because, yeah, it was one of the things. So I was like, yeah.
It was one of those, don't actually know.
Oh, also, Grid and Bravo Part 1 actually came out yesterday, technically. The Raw's already up on sites and stuff.
Oh, wow.
I watched it, and I guess Gridden got super famous, and now he's, I guess, rich enough to own a Porsche. And Tagator ordered Bravo to kill him because he's causing trouble, but there's someone masquerading as Gridden that's causing the trouble. So it's not him, and it's also not the person I thought it was, so I don't know what's happening so far, because we kind of end before we really get going. We kind of end on the debut of, King Baron. Or King Bravo. Not Baron. King Bravo.
Huh. I feel like it might make sense by the time I get done with my rewatch game.
Oh, this is hard, like, post-series game stuff, like... It also, I think, is going to just assume this is like, you watch the stage play, right? You know what we don't need to explain what Sengetsu Kachidoki is, right? No? Okay, cool. Goodbye. Because we're not explaining this. He just has it. And we're just moving on. Also, Bravo and Gridden cameoed in Saber this week, but they cameoed in as two people who got frozen by a Medusa, and that was it.
Aww.
They did nothing because I guess they were just next door filming this, and it's just like, hey, do you guys want to just cameo real quick? And they're like, sure. And so they did, and then they were done. That was it.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah. It's one of those times where I'm just like, you know, I'm reminded of when Ultraman does cross-continuity really well by just going, hey, people just show up and they do cool things, and then like, it's just it. They show up, do cool things, and then they leave, because we just move on with the rest of the show. Is it in canon? Yes, because why would it not be in canon? Like, this is the franchise where Ultraman Zero just shows up every season, just pops up and is be like, yo, I'm here to help blow up something. Alright, I helped you blow up something. Looks like you got things handled here. Bye, I'm gonna go help blow something else up now. Because I got a thing that lets me travel to hop dimensions, and, well, I hop dimensions and help people, because that's just what I do.
Okay. Feel like we both might have knew that information because we were really quick on the continue there. That or it's that weird lag thing that you're going first.
Probably.
Okay. Does anyone else need to fill in the blanks that one and or both of us already have? Like anyone else? Well, so Even though it didn't come from us, can we still count that as the main guess for the game?
I mean, it's good enough.
Because I'm hoping you're on a map where that was also gun.
It is.
Okay. Because otherwise that would not have been as... Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, no.
It's fine. It's fine.
No,
It's
there's
fine.
a different reason for that. Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah. And if I'm that close to be able to be like, oh, no, then that makes me worry that AI might be too. Regardless of whether you are or not.
Just gonna use this.
Probably for the best.
Yep. Hope for the best.
Have you made the guess or not yet?
I've made the guess.
The game is stuck. Hence why I asked.
God damn it, game. It's supposed to be mustard oxygen dining room.
Is that last weapon for oxygen?
Third weapon.
Oh, third weapon.
Yeah, and dining room's fourth location.
Oddly enough, it's dining room on the main map too. I'm assuming it's just stuck on me, right?
It hasn't even started to go towards you is the problem. It's not even...
Just watched the stream buffer, actually. Because I pulled it over and I noticed the Twitch did the thing. Like, I've still got your card covered. I was just looking to see where it was at.
Yeah.
On its thought process here.
Yeah, I haven't dropped any frames, so I think it's just the game being like, nope, I don't want to work anymore. I'm done.
Part of me really doesn't want to quit, but I know that's going to be the answer.
Yeah.
Fine, game, fine. Before I do you want my cards?
Sure.
Fifth weapon, second, and sixth location.
I had the locations, I just needed the weapon.
Okay. Did that progress it?
No. It hasn't even said you left. So what did you have it ask? Because I didn't have anything.
You might actually have the exact same kind of info. Because I wouldn't be surprised if it was mustard and last weapon. White is in someone's hand, but I cannot remember whose.
Hmm.
And your card, I believe I found in someone's hand too. Yeah, I had it down to Mustard and Peacock and had a pretty good guess that you probably also had Peacock.
I had Peacock, Scarlet, and Last Location.
Like, Mustard going as far as it did, that almost confirmed that on mine. Although the location kind of got me. I was thinking you had a weapon. So I probably would have wound up guessing that Last Location at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened there.
Game be done.
Also, we're gonna see if Doc wants to join when he comes back.
He said he wanted to join, so
If he ever comes back.
yeah. So let's just talk about each game tonight at some point.
Yeah.
It probably only take like an hour because I don't think the notes are even that long.
Probably not, because they usually aren't.
Also, I cleaned up the drive a little bit and organized everything. So it stopped being this just long list of docs.
Makes sense.
Granted, the Shockers plan in the first episode we're talking about, I was confused by because I'm like, wait, how? That's not how clocks work. What do you mean? What do you
Right,
what?
the
How?
clock one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like, okay, I get this
That's-
part. What do you
Yeah,
mean
no-
it does this? That's not how
Yeah,
clocks
no.
work.
At all.
That is not. Okay, sure, Shocker, whatever.
I don't even.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
19,810.
One, 9, 8, 10. Come on. No. No. Game. I need you to work with me here. 1, 9, 8, 10. Thank you. Oh, what's everybody using map-wise?
I'm using the Wild West one.
I kind of only have the one option on PC. Because I kind of don't feel like buying the maps again, kind of deal. It's one of those, if I want to play on one of the others, I'll just hop over to the Switch, kind of deal. Also, Glock, hints are on. Figure I might give you that heads up there. The
Hints are
hint
off?
cards, they're on.
On.
Oh, okay.
Because that is easy to forget. They're over there in that little blue arrow. Game. Why do I always get a 2-1 split when you do the game? Always. I'm not going to say how the 2-1 split is, but yeah, always.
Does the
Ow.
card do it by itself now?
What?
Can't
Do
figure
what
out
by
if
itself?
the card is.
It'll mark the X's if no one has it by itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing it'll mark.
And it marks whatever card you got shown, but
Well, that too. Basically, it only marks guaranteed information.
Gotcha. Okay.
Everything else, you have to use your clues to figure it out. Yes, I meant to do that. I regret nothing.
oh wait, Tommy, did you watch this week's Saber? I'm gonna assume
Nope.
no. Okay.
Nope.
I keep saying I'm not gonna watch it, and then I watch it because it's just right there, and I'm just like,
Yeah. Yeah, you keep on, and I'm like, oh, you're not giving it up anytime soon.
it's too much of a habit. I can't help it.
I feel like I'm just gonna sit back until episodes build up, and then I'm gonna try to watch a bunch of them in a row and see if that feels better. Because doing this whole week to week, it's not.
Well, Ryder's on break next week, so
At least with 0-1, it felt like we had progression each week. Saber just kind of feels like we're just kind of selling toys. You know, like go slow.
we're just peddling toys left and right until we're out of this shit.
I'm just hoping it doesn't get the full ghost treatment and we technically get our final form as the mid-season upgrade.
I mean, we got the King Arthur Robo this week, and it's swinging around Saber for like 2 attacks was nice. Except I don't know why they keep having to do the sound effect for the attacks for King Arthur's sword. It's stupid. I'm just like, why? Why are you making more noise during these fight scenes? Please shut up. I get it. It's swinging. Please stop. Please stop. Just stop. Please stop.
Wow. So what's the lowest roll to be able to go anywhere then?
I think 3 if you're in a corner, and
I'm meaning from the start. Because I rolled a 10 and I didn't think that was going to do it.
I don't know. 5 or 6 maybe?
No, because I know that low you get locked like a set amount of range.
Oh.
Because I've done that before. The game sometimes, you know, hates everything.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. What was that game? Told my Glock didn't have it, and it just stalled before it went to Scarlet, and I'm like, okay. Also, I just realized something. Darn it, Scarlet. Oh, I see. I pointed my finger at you, so you pointed back at me.
Well, that happened.
um,
Should I? I'm wondering if I should assume something here. I think I am going to.
be careful on what you assume. We're way too early. Like, if you mean assume as in mark things on your card to later verify, then yeah, go for it. Otherwise, yeah, no. Because I'm sure you might be thinking similar things that I am at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Don't. That's the play right there. Also, I just realized something, Glock. I hate you.
Why?
You yanked me out of the spot I actually wanted to be in. I just thought about that and I'm like, wait a minute. Dang it. Okay, that's... Yeah,
Peace, could you just stop having things?
that was a little bit too much of a coincidence. I went ahead and burnt that.
No, I can't help it.
That was a strong, I had a thought, and that card actually just proved my thought, so...
I can't help what my hand is. You gotta deal with it.
I
I
just
mean,
don't know if I think
I get the funny feeling that your hand is equally screwed as mine.
I
Oh,
think
maybe.
I know. I think I might know something. Maybe.
I mean, if we're going off of thinking of knowing stuff, then I think I know too something. The thing is, I'm debating on whether that's a smart play to find out that's something right now, or to let that stew for a bit.
Oh, I was going through Steam Queue while we're doing this. Now I found the game where you drink your way out of hell. It's After Party. That's what it was. You challenge Steam as the drinking contest and you drink your way out of hell.
Nice.
That sounds different. I've got to give it that.
Yep.
The question is that the good different or the bad different, though?
I think it was turned out alright, I think.
Well, as of this next week, I can tell you whether Legion is going to be a good game or not because I pre-ordered it. Okay.
Okay. So that's actually leading me to think there too. Okay.
Alright, that makes things a little bit weird. Jesus, I am all over the board with this.
Hmm. Okay. That might be.
I want to try to confirm, but at the
That
same
might be
time,
my
I don't want to
play.
give stuff away.
That might be my play.
The hell is a super suggest?
You get two cards, more or less.
You.
You get 2 cards from 2 different people.
Ah.
Because I know that's at least going through to there. Okay. Doesn't disprove anything that I was thinking, so. Problem is the way I did that, I screwed up. Yeah, okay. So this might still not do anything. Interesting.
Balls. That did nothing for me.
That was not what I expected to happen, and you know why I say that now. But yeah, that was super not what I was expecting to happen.
I went from having an idea to being completely in the dark again.
Because I'm gonna just say it. I threw the wrong weapon out. I didn't mean to do the exact guess that it stopped on, and it was a oops. And so yeah, that was kind of a good thing that super suggest worked, because it really could have screwed me right there.
Look at you, and finally found out that there are legendary horses in the Crown Tundra DLC, so she finally gets her full horse team.
Nice.
That's not what I wanted, but okay.
Okay. Also, like you said about that screwing one of your thoughts up, that's now leaning me towards the thing I was thinking. That's leaning it a little harder there. Okay.
My problem is I have yet to get any suspects eliminated. That's where I am stuck.
Well, I now have half of them marked. So, I'm more at the, we're not getting to enough rooms for me to get enough information going. So I'm like, ooh. To be fair, I half expected some,
okay.
excuse me?
What?
Wait, what?
Did
You had that card instead? Excuse me?
Did you just...
The AI don't have it. I if it does, I'm gonna be surprised.
Well,
Seriously. It just blind guessed into that.
by the way, Glock, I had 3 of the suspect cards.
You had 3?
Oh my god.
I had 3 suspect cards in my hand! That was my hand!
You were screwed more than me. Okay. You had Rose in your hand, didn't you?
No.
Oh, you actually had Glock's card?
I had Glocks in mine.
I figured you probably had had
Code.
Rose in your hand. So if that's the case, Block, what was your other card? Do you remember?
I had
Or your other
whip,
cards?
jail. I had 2 locations and the whip. What's code?
Oh, I haven't set up the game yet.
I can't believe the AI just fooled us like that.
That's not
Card
that menu.
fooled us.
Three, 4, 5, 1, 6.
I can't even finish out the card. Like, there is no way to do that.
Neither could I.
Time for the tropical mystery.
How? I figured for sure Plum gave his card away.
Well, here's the thing. It was either that, or it was in his hand. That was it. That was his last that was the only card he could have... Like, if he had that, that was his last card, because I had his other 2 cards marked.
Same.
So either he had it, or that was it. No, it's just like...
That's why I figured he had
probably it.
that in his hand. I was like, no, he did something stupid there. Because since Glock's turn, I had my card sitting as
Oh, it's just
possible
us
for
3.
suspect.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh wow, you actually rolled a game that I have an even split. Cool.
Well, I guess I'm
Oh.
outside a room now.
That roll got you nowhere fast.
Mhm.
To be fair, you could have used the move right there.
I could have, but nah. Not burn it this early.
Okay, apparently 8 can still get you to anywhere off the start. Block, why you be shooting people?
It's just in my nature.
Fair.
That got me nowhere fast. I'm gonna need a little more information, guys.
Well, you're the one that stopped it.
Well, I can't help it. The
That
game
was your
told
fault.
me to. I did not mean to do that. Shit. Move.
Good luck.
Move. Move. Let me move. No?
No.
Okay.
No. No.
Well, I don't get to accuse anything this turn.
Well,
I love the fact that I was the only one that got anything accomplished that first roll.
mhm.
And by anything, I mean literally nothing.
You got more accomplished than both me and Peace.
Yes. Peace, not so much. He at least got to mark something on the card. So that puts him in a direction. Okay. I also got to keep in mind we don't have an AI, so I have to play slightly different.
Who are you playing as, Peace?
Irene Adler from the Sherlock Holmes set.
Okay.
You know what? Screw it. Let's get this ball rolling. I will YOLO. I don't care. Watch this actually fail. Because that would be the point where I would just find it immensely funny if it fails. Oh, wow. Okay. How did that work? How did that work? That should not have worked. Okay. Okay, game. I wanted to say something, and I started to realize that there's 3 of us here, so I couldn't say the thing I was going to say.
Why you sneaking around like that, huh? You a killer? Is that what it is?
Oh man, he's got to act sus.
Speaking of, there is a game on Steam that is free. Did
I almost feel like the answer to that's no. Because I see what you did. That was a complete blind guess.
Yep.
God, I hate when you do that crap. God, I hate when you do that crap.
Bear in mind, once I knew Glock either possibly had Peacock or Amulet, I was just like, well, I'm just guessing these forever till I win, so.
I didn't have either.
Yep. As soon as I got past Hobby on 2 of them, I was just like, well, I'm guessing these because it's not location based. Also, happier guesses. I had 2 of the cards of. Like that Super Suggest.
Also, Glock, your entire guess I had in my hand. The entire thing was in my hand. Because I started to say, if this guess makes it to me, I'll be surprised, and then I'll be darned if you didn't get all 3. And I'm like, never mind. I can't say that now.
Oh yeah, by the way, Zombie, your Super Suggest, the other 2 cards were in my hand.
Of course.
Oh.
Of course. Because why wouldn't they be? But I guess we've got to switch over to TGSR for the week.
Yeah, and talk about Rider Yeets and Rider Giant Swings and how blowing up clock towers somehow blows up people's alarm clocks as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how that works, it just does.
I think I'm feeling less critical about this show only because of the fact of, I've rewatched Drive and I'm in the process of rewatching Game. I think that's the only two reasons. Because there was points with this one I was like, why? That, or it might be a case of I'm like, yeah, this no. Just don't question the show.
What are you talking about?
The second I start questioning the show, the second we're going to be switching back over to Try. Because I'm sorry, it's going to get me to that point. I've got to think about this.
Look, it's
without
only
thinking.
It's only like 10 more weeks, and then we're done. Forever.
I mean, if we start going back to the two-parters, then that might be 9 more weeks than I'm willing to do.
The anyway.
One-offs I'm okay with, because it's dumb and gone.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Anyway, folks, I'm going to take stream now. We'll be right back with TGSR for the week, folks.